Yahoo! Hello, hi. Oh my goodness. I'm so sleepy. I've been rubbing my eyes like eater. Yahoo! Merry Kitty. Merry Christmas. It's only Christmas Eve here where I am, but it is officially actually Christmas in the Eastern Hemisphere now, right? Like 30 minutes ago. Ah. Merry Christmas time. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas time. Merry Christmas. This Christmas feels like the very first Christmas to me. Holy moly. Happy holidays. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I just woke up. I woke up like an hour ago. As you may know by now, it takes me a good 2 or 3 hours to wake up fully. I'm a bit of a slow riser depending on when I'm waking up. Honestly though, if I would have woken up like now or an hour from now, I would have been awake in like 20 minutes. It's specifically because I tried to wake up a little bit earlier. I ended up pushing it a little too late last night. I did sleep well though. Yeah, I pretty much always sleep well. It's very rare that I don't sleep well. My problem with sleep is always just that I'm sleeping at the wrong times. But I always get good sleep, so I'm very thankful for that. It's one of my superpowers. If anything, it's more like the world does not allow me to sleep around the clock, but I could absolutely do it. Oh my goodness. Merry Kaelix Miss. Merry Kaelix Miss to you. Yahoo ho ho. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas to Mr. Debonair and the Debonairs. 2026 soon. Whoa. Wow. I don't know if you were there for the members only watch along yesterday, but I mentioned that I don't know if you know whenever I say like whoa, but that is derivative of the Grinch, because there's a scene in the Grinch movie where he's like wow, and that's where I got it. And it just over many years, over my entire life, it's kind of evolved into whoa. And it's kind of funny because I think Illyra has always had an adjacent thing that she says that's kind of like that. She's like, whoa, awesome. So it kind of fuses with that a little bit too. Awesome. I miss Illyra. I hope she's doing okay. Wishing her a happy holidays as well. Yeah, Lord Job. Holy moly. Green. I always loved the red and the green. Speaking of the Grinch. Christmas is all about red and green. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you. Thank you so much. Holy moly. She's having karaoke today. Exciting. I want to participate in one of those because I don't remember who's in which off collab karaoke or what, but I want to participate in one of those as soon as possible. It's been way too long without an off collab karaoke. I can't wait any longer. I need one now. I need it so bad. It'll be so much easier in the future once I've moved, when the day for that finally comes, but oh my gosh. I need it sooner than that. I don't know. Yeah, everybody and their mama is doing everybody and their mama is doing Christmas karaoke, including me. But I'm doing it all by myself. Unfortunately, I'm doing it by myself. But no, I'll have it someday. I just gotta wait. Just gotta wait. Over the garden wall mention. Yes, just wait in the cold. Someday. Yeah, I know I do have you, but you won't sing along. Unless, will you sing with me? Will you sing the songs with me? Do you sing along? I don't know. I feel like you usually just kind of sit there like this. I don't know if that's a call out or if I'm totally off the mark. I need you to sing along with me. I need your energy. I need the energy of singing together. Yeah, I'll have my own Christmas karaoke in a couple days. I won't be streaming tomorrow on Christmas proper EST. I'll be celebrating with my family. Maybe a little bit with my friends as well. But we can celebrate Christmas together today and the day after. Yeah, I think a big part of Christmas, if you have a lot of friends, or if you have a very, like, you know, a very varied family, is that you will spend Christmas in a lot of different places back to back over the entire week of Christmas. So that's what we'll be doing. I gotta, it's like split custody approach. I may not be able to be with you on the day of Christmas, but you can have the day after. Merry Christmas, Kaelix. Merry Christmas to you. Holy moly. How fancy. It kind of looks like a Christmas card. It reminds me of like those really fancy Christmas cards with the winter scenery and the fancy text. The funky fonts. Me mai feliz be Navidading. Prospero año y felicidad. Felicidading in your words. May my prospero año be felicidading. Holy moly. Yeah, I'm excited. This time of year is very warm and nostalgic and sweet and sentimental for me, so I'm very happy about it. Today, however, we will be doodling. I have no specific game plan for what we're gonna doodle, just that we're going to doodle. So we might as well start, shouldn't we? Might we as well? Is that how you would say that? Might we as well start? Yeah. Okay. Let's cross over to the art screen. Whoa. Wow. Oh, wait, here. I can still have... You know what? I almost wish I would have picked out Christmas BGM, but I didn't take the time. Unless you want me to look for it now. Or would you prefer this? I feel like this is not really Christmas, but Christmas is so jazzy, right? I kind of like our default vibe. I like our track. No special hat. Oh, here, watch this. Watch this. You might like this. I don't know if you'll get this reference, but I remember when we were setting up for Anime Impulse Dallas a good month ago now, actually. When they were setting everything up and making sure that my camera looked full quality and everything, I had a lot of waiting around, so I grabbed this and I put it on. Do you know the meaning of this hat? Do you know where this comes from? Do you recognize this? Does this mean anything to you? Yeah, this little acorn hat. It's okay if you don't get it. Pom pom booty? No. No, it's something a little... It was a little joke from, I think, a couple years ago now, that a bunch of libers jumped onto because of Sonny Briscoe. I don't remember the exact context, but I remember that during one of his Tears of the Kingdom streams, he just randomly put on this little acorn hat. And everybody was obsessed with the little acorn hat for a few days. And I remember watching and thinking it was the funniest thing ever, that everybody was obsessed with their little acorn hats. So when we were setting up for Anime Impulse, I found this and I put it on. I have a little acorn hat now. The party's over and I'm still there. I'm 2 years late to the party. Holy moly. Oh my goodness. Merry Christmas, Kaelix and Debonairs. Wish you and your family and loved ones a warm and happy holidays. Hope you eat very, very well. Happy holidays to you as well. Today is your birthday. Can I get a happy birthday? I'll let you off easy this time. Never ask me for a happy birthday. I'll give it to you if you don't ask for it. Happy birthday. Have a happy birthday and a happy holidays. Yeah, just a little hint and reminder about me is that I do not respond very well to requests or demands. I have the worst demand avoidance ever. So if you ask me to say something, I'll actively avoid it usually. I'll pretend it doesn't exist. Yeah, happy birthday. You have the same birthday as Oomph. Yeah, all you have to do is say that it is your birthday, and I'll usually say happy birthday. Oh my goodness. Yahoo, Merry Christmas. You and Debonairs were the best gift I've gotten. Looking forward to celebrating many more. Likewise, we've made so many awesome memories in such a short time. I'm looking forward to celebrating 1 billion happy Christmases together. Flashbang warning. Whoa! Anyway. let me set this up. Make sure everything works. Ugh. Merry Christmas. Who's Mary? Who's she? Happy jolly holidays. Holly jolly. Your eyes. Ah, my eyes. You know what? This is still merciful because I don't know if you realize how gray this canvas is. I'm gonna gradually make it actually white. You ready? Ah, my eyes! I don't like drawing on pure white canvases. I like making it gray. Ah, flashbang! Ah! Yeah, I spoiled you and you still got flashbanged. I treated you to a delicate background and it was still too much. Come to think of it, I could actually, I could stand to move this a little bit. That's pretty good, right? Awesome. Ah, itai, ah. Hikario. Okay, let me set this up so that I can read everything you have to say. May your holidays be as warm and sweet as you. No, you. No, you. Holy moly. Okay. Why isn't this? Mitsuketa. Okay, I figured it out. We can now doodle. I've saved the world. Ah, yes. But where is my pen? I'm doing this with my mouse right now. Where's my pen? There's my pen. All right. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm happy we can spend Christmas Eve together as well. I thought about even going as far as to spend Christmas together this year, but this year, especially while I'm still living with family, I figured it'd be better to spend Christmas Day with my oomphs. And by oomphs, I mean one of my family members. Okay. I have no idea what to do. I have no idea what we're going to paint or doodle. Are we painting? Are we doodling today? I pulled out a paintbrush, but are we sticking to that? Is that what we're going to use? Bum, 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 bum. I know how to do this now. Thanks to you. You taught me how to do this. I know how to do that now. Paint a Christmas present for you? Okay, where did I get you this year? All right, are you ready? I got your Christmas present right here. Hold on. Wait. Wrong color. Is this good? Yeah, okay, this will work. Don't worry, I promise this will make more sense once I finish. Yeah, I got your Christmas present. Okay. Hold on. Oh, this is so confusing. Okay. And then I go here. No, wrong color. There we go, nice and tasteful. And then I go up here. Wait, I should do this order first. Like so. And then on this side. Oh my gosh. My aura is through the roof. And then just to clean it up a little bit, hold on. We can do like this so that you can see where the present starts and ends, right? A little difficult without lines, I imagine. And then up here, we can do this one. Awesome, awesome. And then hold on, one little treat on the inside. Okay. Are you ready? I got your present in here. Are you ready? Oh man, I messed it up. Hold on. Oops. Oh man. There you go. It was too easy. I couldn't resist it. Ah man, I just lost the game, by the way. All right, we could call that a warm up. Oh my goodness. Did you know you can't say rough twice in a row? Did you know that you're consciously breathing right now? You're thinking of how you're breathing, so you're gonna breathe at an irregular pace. And did you know that you're aware of the position of your tongue and your mouth as well? And how much space it takes up between your teeth and your gums? And did you know? Have you ever? You can't beat me. I'm stronger. I'm stronger than you. Do not cite the deep magic to me, witch. I was there when it was written. All right, here. I'll draw a debonair. A bebadair. Debonair. Holy moly. I'm a wicked man. No. I'm an awesome sugoi man. Everybody loves me. Everybody wants me. Everybody wants to be me.
Everybody wants my mojo. Everybody wants my cookie. The world wants a piece of Kaelix Debonair, and nobody can have it. Sure. Okay. So you just had to be different. You had to be nothing like y'all. I'm nothing like y'all. Could you imagine a debonair with human proportions? Actually, could you imagine that? Like very like hold on. Like this. Whoa. Okay, we'll just continue with this paintbrush. Maybe this will be a fun adventure to take. Like I specifically mean like you know like the animals from the Goofy movie. Could you imagine the debonair mascot character, but with those proportions? Like this vibe. Hold on. Put them in a red sweater. Like so. Holy moly. Yeah, it's a Christmas sweater. Rather not imagine. Do you hate my ideas? You'll love it when you see it. Hold on. And I'll put them in some gray blue kind of pants. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Very bonita, very classy. And this debonair in particular is a bit performative, and so you will see this evidenced here at the bottom of the pants. And then, oh, you know what we need? We need to, here's what we need. We need a little Christmas. Sorry. We got to do this. Just around the whole thing so that we can actually see the skin. See my vibe? Yeah, this debonair is a little performative, as you can see here at the bottom. As you can see right here. Yeah, this debonair drinks matcha. All right, so we can do like so. Holy moly. Working very hard right now. Sharing this time with you makes my Christmas Eve less difficult. I'm so happy that we can spend it together. Do your best with all your work, by the way. It can be very hectic this time of year, but I am always rooting for you. Holy moly. Yeah, where's his little boo-boo? Oh, don't worry. We got something like that coming up. We're going to make the most performative debonair ever. No arms visible, I think, because it'd be too long. The arms are actually like here. Or the hands are actually right here. No hands. Because the sleeves are too long. It's that level of performative. And then, hold on. Let me move this down here. All right. Switch to a bigger brush. We got a little bit of the collarbones visible, yeah. Mm-hmm. Get the vibe, catch the vibe. I don't know if I agree with this vision anymore. Okay, hold on. Let me zoom in a little bit. Only now? Well, yeah. Well, hold on. I'm not a coward. My mom did not raise a coward. And my mom did not raise a quitter. So I commit until the very end. All right. Boom. Awesome. And then You know, the Debonair monkey mascot is kind of Christmas core when you think about it. It's kind of Christmas colors because, you know, Christmas is very red and green, but I also really love a white and yellow Christmas. I think that palette for Christmas vibe and stuff is really nice. That's probably my personal favorite, actually, is when things are all silver and gold. White and yellow. Oh, man. Silver and gold. Silver and gold. And then, let's see. If we're humanizing this Debonair, just how human would their face be? Like, would they have, like... Would they have makeup? Roblox face. How does that look again? It's like... I'm doing this purely from memory. It's like... How does it look? And then you could see like the cheeks. I don't remember how the Roblox face looks. All right. So I think it's best like this. No eyebrows. Oh yes, and then we have to do the shoes. How could I forget? We'll do green shoes for Christmas palette. Look at your funky shoes. Look at that hack job. Sorry. Now that I've watched The Grinch recently, my Grinch quote ratio is way higher. Because we watched it yesterday, so it's stuck in my head. I'm not gonna be able to get it out. Question is, how would the tail work in this equation? How does the tail fit into this? Does the tail just like sit inside the pants? Moldy green. Do you hate the color green? This is not a moldy green. This is the green of trees and of Christmas cheer. I would not call this moldy green. If you want a moldy green, it would be like this. Or no, I actually love this. It'd be more like this is moldy green. This is a moldy green. Or like this. Oh, that's moldy green. Or maybe a little too pale. This is moldy green. However, I do actually love all of these colors. I will go to war for the color green. I think it's a very underrated color. I think it's a very pretty color. It reminds me of nature. You know? I think it's very important. The natural world is filled with green. This is the green of the Grinch. All right? Pop off my oomph the Grinch. And then we need a Labubu. Or no, wait. These do not have a chain. These have a little black thread. And then... yeah, they can have a... I can have Debonair Pape. And his funny little ahonge that pokes out really high sometimes. It's so cute. There's something about it. Like, when it comes to Debonair Pape, the way it's designed to be manufactured, the hair is kind of supposed to be like, you got this one here on the side. The ahoge is supposed to be like this. Or sometimes it's meant to be maybe more like this is an accurate way to do it. Like it's supposed to curve down a little bit like that. But due to small variations in manufacturing, because every pape is slightly different in some way, a lot of people have gotten Debonair Pape that look like this. And it's really cute to me. I really, really love that this happens. They end up with a Debonair Pape with an ahoge that looks like a little antenna. Yeah, just to let you know, it is meant to be curved, kind of curved forward. Like if this is the side view, it's meant to kind of fold over like this direction. If that makes sense. So you can't actually correct it, I think, if yours comes like this. Yeah. I'll give them a little Debonair Pape. Okay, let's see. Just grab my flesh color. We cannot give this too much detail, however. In fact, I need to switch to a bigger brush. Already too fine. Then we'll do a dark purple, dark blue. Throw in the coat. You know what? We could just do like this. And then similar color to this, actually. My pants. Like so. Awesome. Debonair Pape. Oh, wait. Glasses. He needs his glasses. Put his glasses on. Can't see without his glasses. Aww. Aww. Frown. Anyway. Performative Debonair. What are we missing? There still needs to be a tail, but I don't know if this moment needs a tail for sure. Because it would go like this. But like, would they have a little hole in the pants for the tail to poke out? Would this Debonair have a place for the tail? Tote bag? Alright, watch this. Christmas tote bag coming right up. We'll do like this color. Fold it underneath the sleeve. Like so. And then we'll see the vaguest impression of a design on the side here, like. I don't know what it is, but it's something. There's something on that bag. Performative Debonair. Now the question is this a Debonair with human anatomy? Or is this like 4 or 5 Debonairs in a trench coat? You know what I mean? Maybe there's a reason the arms don't reach all the way to the end, the hands. Pins on the back. Okay, we're getting into way too much detail. This thing cannot hold that many things. It is way too detailed already. All right. Our first Christmas sketch of the day. The performative Debonair. Our matcha. Let's get this straight. This is not you. This is a silly little monkey. You don't want to be a performative monkey, do you? Why would you want to be a performative monkey? The shoes are matcha. Ah, that's one way to do it. Holy moly. Holy moly. Coal for Christmas. For me? Score. You know how valuable coal is? You could use coal for so many things. Now I kind of want to draw an actual Debonair mascot. I want to draw an actual Debonair mascot. Here, we'll do... This is the human scale version. I want to do like a smaller one. The Debonair mascot is meant to be something you see as very cute. It's got to activate a paternal or perhaps a maternal or like a parental, a general non-specific parental instinct. And I feel like that one is just not the right vibe. It's too realistic. I feel like I can do a better job at activating that parental instinct if I make it really round and wide. Yeah, you're supposed to look at it and want to squish it. I need it to activate a rage inside of you when you see it. If it's not activating that, then something's very wrong. This is kind of like don't talk to me or my son ever again kind of vibes, but... Imagine if the legs were like this. Just tiny little legs. Maybe this would be better if I actually, hold on. I can fix this. I have an image in my head, and I didn't quite deliver it yet, but I will. All right, watch this. Haha. You see the image in my head? It's too big. She's too little. She's just little. She's so small. I'm gonna cry. I love her. Look at her. Oh, she's so precious. She's just little. Don't make her work. She's just little. Where do I want her to look? Up is probably cute. She's just little. I'm gonna cry. Okay, hold on. Cute. Okay, here we can give her a little design for her sweater as well. Let's do... Or wait, I think a way to do this would be like a light pink. So it looks kind of like the threads of white and red are blending together to make a slight pink. You see the vibe I'm going for? Like this. Like it's on the sweater. Baby, she's just little. So this is like human size, and this is to scale. Little baby, she's just little. I can't stop. She's just little. Okay, I kind of want to hide this one now. We could draw some Christmas debonairs, perhaps. Or we could draw a scene. We never really draw scenes. We always draw isolated debonairs in specific outfits or whatever, but never in a scene. We never pick a setting. Maybe we could decide on a setting and paint one thing. That'd be kind of fun. That'd be kind of fun. Do like a... All right, here. Let's do a winter scene. Let's do a winter scene. Yeah, performative is out. Out of here. Yeah, you got my vision immediately for what I wanted to do. Okay, so we'll have to do... I don't know how to do this exactly, but... We'll learn together. I'm not very good at perspective in general. I never know exactly how to handle scenes, which is why I don't do them, but I think it's fine to mess up or to do something that doesn't look very good, or, you know, it's all about having fun, right? I think I'll do, this will be the skyline. And then maybe we could do it at an angle, actually. Do it like... That could be cute. And we could do a collection of little mini scenes in the snow. Okay, we can have this as our... It's like a hill. Okay, and then underneath we'll do... Thinking emoji. I kind of want to do like a mountainscape in the back, but I'll need different colors. For starters, we need to do our sky, which should be very bright. Oh, it's almost like Charlie Brown colors. Like very desaturated. I love Charlie Brown. I'm still due to watch the Charlie Brown Christmas special. I've been really missing it and craving it recently. Do you have pantophobia? Do you have pantophobia? What are your phobias? Do you have thalassophobia? Do you have pantophobia, Charlie Brown? The fear of everything, right? I figure I can get a pretty decent look if I use the pointillism brush and do like this. Or maybe more like large particles without as much density, maybe. Kind of like a cheater's way to get that texture. And then we can do the same over the snow, maybe. Do like a bluish purplish palette, like so. And then just brighten it so that, or like lower the opacity. Already we have what feels like a painting's backdrop, I feel. I kind of want to reduce this though. Hold on. Was this the brush I was using? Maybe do more like this. This is the vibe. We have a tradition where I'm from where we have a big family dinner on Christmas Eve. Have you on the telly while we do just that? Holy moly. Wait, can they hear my voice right now? Hello. Are you having a delicious meal? Is it yummy? Holy moly. Happy Christmas. Picasso? Am I Picasso? I'm Picasso. Okay, let's see. And I'll need to do this again. I'll need to pull out the pointillism a little further down here. All right, it's coming together. It's coming together. We have our backdrop. I also want to do thinking emoji. I want to do like mountains. Oh wait, I should give this a clear backdrop. I should do like so. Okay. I want to do mountains. Oh my god, oomph. I mentioned oomph earlier. That's bananas. Okay, let me do like this. Pull out the thin brush again maybe and do. I feel like that guy with the afro who did the painting broadcasts. I got nothing on him. I don't remember any of his techniques. But I remember his principles. Which is to just kind of play around and enjoy it. Enjoy the process. And then I can do the same pointillism effect to just round it all out. I could do little swirls and stuff. So whimsical. I feel like the bigger one is better though. All right. Lock in. I need to do some scenes. Thinking emoji. What should we do first? We should do a snowman. Do you want to build a snowman? Do you want to build a snowman? Okay. We'll go. We'll go down here. And I think for these, we'll actually line them a little bit because otherwise you're not going to be able to see it. It's all just white. So what we'll do is we'll do pencil sketches over the paint, I think. Like this. This vibe. All right. But I'm so weak at sketches. I'm weak in general, but I struggle to like plot out my ideas the way I want to. But that's fine. It's all about having fun, right? So we'll do a little Debonair snowman. Debonair snowman. Like so. Or wait, we could do a snowman contest. All right, we'll do a snowman building contest down here. Or no, maybe over here would be better. I'm seeing other scenes in my head. I can see somebody like going on a ride down this direction. You see my vibe? So I think it might be better to put the snowman contest in a more isolated location. We'll do a snowman contest. So first off, we have to do the Debonair snowman. We got to get a bouncer to protect all the other snowmen so that they're safe. And he can have my glasses. Put his glasses on. He can't see what. Stop! I can't keep quoting that. It's stuck in my head now. Put his glasses on. He can't see without his glasses. That's me. I can't see without my glasses. Good enough. That's me. It looks just like me, doesn't it? Deck the halls with boughs of holly. And then maybe instead of the classic buttons going down for a snowman, they decided to do buttons going in this direction. So it resembles my funny little harness. Or maybe they did buttons, but down here where my shirt is. Because I do actually have a button-up shirt on. But I keep it open like this most of the time. Because it's stylish. But I don't know how to indicate that on a snowman. With the limited medium. Necktie. I don't really wear those these days. I used to love wearing them though. I wear them when I'm off the clock sometimes. Bow tie. You know, that'd be... You know what? It could be like Christmas version. Ooh, scarf. Scarf is cute. Okay, hold on. We're gonna need to reduce this a little bit. We need to do some reconstructive surgery on this snowman, but that is okay. The snowman is nonetheless worthy of respect. Like so. We can have it blowing in the wind. All right, there's the first snowman in our snowman contest. We can color it all in later. Gloves. Where are his hands? Where would the gloves go? I need you to tell me. Where do his gloves go? He has no hands. I guess some people do snowmen with the sticky arms, like this. I don't know. I prefer them without though, I think. I think I like them more when they don't have the sticks. Penguin flippers, that'd be pretty funny though. If I just like stuck the gloves like this. In fact, let's do this instead. That's normal, right? All right. Okay, and then we can do the other entry in the contest. It's coming together. Eventually. Maybe. Melted. No. It's not. It's just not finished yet. It's still in progress. It's being constructed from the ground. It's not melting. It's just it's still coming together. They're still building it. Actually, hold on. Maybe like this is better. I can transform this one a little bit. Make it a little smaller. Yeah, it's a WIP. It's a whip. It's a work in progress. All right. And then we can go in and color it a little bit. Grab my purple shades. Let's see, where's the paintbrush? The thin gouache. Is it gouache? I feel like I've asked this so many times, but I never know how to pronounce it. Maybe a thinner, or not thinner, but a smaller brush. Awesome. Then we can go in with white. Pale white, fill that in. kind of make it look like a cartoon where like there's a very detailed and painted backdrop, and then everything that's in front of it has to be done frame by frame, so it's more simple. So you can always tell when something is gonna move in the animation, just based on what the difference in detail is. In like older cartoons. Honestly, some newer cartoons as well. Depending. Kind of tough. I keep blending into the glasses. You can't see without his glasses on. Stop! Oh my god. I'm just in the mood to suffer today. Holy moly. Is it gouache? 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 And then, let's see. We'll do a yellow scarf. I love yellow. It's a good color. Always a good way to represent me. Any shade of yellow. Maybe we could put like a little stripe or a gingham pattern on it or something. All right, let's do a darker color and a smaller brush and go in like this. You see the vision? And then we can do like little lines going through it. Make it look more like it's gingham or like plaid or whatever. Doesn't have to be exact, just approximate, you know? Nice scarf, you like it? I made it myself. Then this little guy. We could do shadows too, maybe, as a way to round things out and make it stand out against the backdrop. But for now, I need to do the fill. Gotta fill it in with white. Now the question is, who's building this? Who is building these? Who is making these snowmen? Let me pull out my pencil again. Let's see. Let's get their contest going. We need contestants for a contest, right? So we'll do one of these little guys. Can I do this from a different POV? One of my lack of experience signals, there are ways to signal that you don't know how to draw or that you haven't practiced, is that I can only really doodle things in my mind facing straight forward. I can see what it would look like in my mind facing to the side, but I don't know how to translate that onto the page. That's one of the reasons I avoid doing scenes. Hold on, maybe we should have like a sketch layer or something. But after I use Clip Studio Paint. I used to use a free version of it, or I say free in air quotes. It came free with my tablet, which is a Wacom Intuos S. But I have since upgraded to the Pro version for all the cool bonuses and updates and tools. It's kind of stale. I need more variety in the look. We'll just do a rough sketch first. That might help a little bit. And then I can refine it at least a little bit. You see the vibe? We could do like folded arms. I'm not sure how to do that. I don't know how to do that. Villager, like Minecraft or Animal Crossing. It would be kind of cute to draw these kind of like Animal Crossing villagers though. Give them like shirts. Like this kind of vibe. Like Animal Crossing. Ladies. Maybe like stanced up like this might be better. Being first, then the legs. Unfortunately, the reason I don't sketch is honestly because my brain doesn't work that way. Like the way that people sketch a lot of the time is they'll do basic shapes and connect them and stuff like that, or they'll have like a general like silhouette. I'm really bad at that. In my brain, I only see the lines with the way that I process these. So it's very difficult for me to do like this, then this, and this, when my brain sees it as this. You know what I mean? All right. We'll just try and use this as a reference. All right. We'll do our best. Fingies crossed. This is new territory for me, but I'm being very brave. I think you should always be brave and try new things, even when you don't do it as well as you'd hope. I think it's very important to open yourself up to new experiences. Okay, hold on. This is way too close. I'm gonna mess it up. I have these on the same layer for some reason. Yeah. Okay. Are you doing anything special today? Or maybe tomorrow? My family's always been the type to celebrate on Christmas Day rather than Christmas Eve, so we don't really do anything today. Today's basically the last second rush to get any presents that haven't been figured out yet. Because we are a gift exchanging family. Dinner, that sounds nice. Going out, that's exciting. Hope you enjoy. Holy moly. You've been preparing for finals week. Wait, really? Is your finals not over? Do they still have finals going for you? That's crazy. I feel like most schools finish finals at least a week ago today. Usually good like 2 weeks ago today to be safe. That's a nightmare. Work, yeah. Sometimes it is unavoidable that we'll have work in these times, but I hope you can get some good rest. I think I'll put them in little sweaters. Like this vibe. And I think he needs to be smaller. All right. Tiny little guy. I just got a really cute idea that will come later. And we can fill it in. Good enough! It doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to exist. It's got wabi-sabi. Alright, and then we'll do the yellow on the middle. And for this sweater, we'll do purple. Not every debonair wears a red sweater. Awesome. And now, somewhere over here, I have an idea. I want to do like Okay, let me bring this back to full opacity. I have an idea of like this guy bumbling around because he doesn't have his glasses. Do you see the vibe? Because, oh wait, hold on. Because they were taken for the snowman. Do you get it? Yeah, it's me. Somebody took my glasses for the snowman. He can't see without his glasses. Stop! It just makes me feel bad. I hate that it's stuck in my head. It's such a sad moment, that scene from that movie. I gotta be about as big as the snowman. All right, we got our template. All right. Let's see how decently we can translate this into a doodle. I need to make it look very clearly like a spiral and not like eyes. Thankfully, I have a style for doodling myself. I've always just drawn myself this way. So it makes it very easy to translate into a cuter thing. I kind of simplify myself into just these because I feel like, I don't know, if you kind of squint, my hair and my skin kind of blend together because I have, I have paler skin in my hair. I dye it white, so I can kind of simplify myself into really basic lines if I have to. Where am I? Who am I? What am I doing? I'll get myself a little winter fit as well. Let's see, what will I wear? I'm a big fan of wearing in winter. I do the collared shirts over the sweaters. So I'll do one of those. And then you can see like the sleeve poking out. Like so. And then we can just kind of tuck it in. Wait, it's kind of cute. It's kind of cute. It's getting cute. Okay. Do I ever play gacha games or casual? It is kind of known about me that I do not play gacha games. I have a strict rule of not playing them because I used to play them and I don't have very good self-control. So I never play them. And as such, you can expect that I will not stream them. If I'm sponsored to play one, I'll play it. I've done that once before because then it's like a different situation where I'm not picking up a new addiction. And I do actually love gacha games. I think they're very fun and the formula allows for people to enjoy them. But yeah, I personally, I'm a bit weak to things like gambling. And I like taking risks. And so when it comes to gacha and the random chance of getting something really cool for money, I will spend the money. Not for the thing, but for the chance of almost missing the thing because it's exciting. So I need to be careful not to play them personally. Those are not for me. Those are for people with better self-control. Whoa. Anyway, we got our little guy. To scale, kind of. Not really. Looking like a zombie. No, I am very Velma Dinkley when I don't have my glasses. I'm so like I am blind as a bat, as they say. I can't see anything. It's all blurry. It's too much. It's too much for Elmo. All right. Now here's the question. Usually when I doodle myself like this, I just fill myself in with white. But I will be coloring the rest. So here's the question. We can test after I've filled it in. I could do two things with this. I could fill in the skin and hair with white like I always do in a sketch that does not have any color in it. Or I could fill both the hair and the skin in with like my skin color. Similar to Charlie Brown, which is actually a big influence in the way that I draw myself. I was very influenced by Charlie Brown when I first started doodling myself in my notes and like my own little doodles and stuff. We'll see what it looks like. Third option is to do both, like just fill in a gap between the hair and the skin, but it would get a little hard at the border here because of the way this works. Let's see. What color do we want the shirt to be? Do we want it to be white as well? We could fill it in white. And then I'll put me in a red sweater. No, I'll put me in a red sweater. I can't. It has to be red. Maybe it could be yellow. I could do a yellow sweater. A brown sweater? I would wear brown. I actually wear brown sweaters often. I wear so much brown. My wardrobe is so brown and beige and cream. Like my personal wardrobe. I wear a lot of these colors. And then I would do, if it was this sweater, I would wear these. Yeah, I love colors like these. And I've found that collecting a lot of things in this general palette means that I can make so many different outfits that match, even with a limited number of individual pieces. And then I guess I could wear my black shoes, or my dark brown shoes. You see the vision? Okay, the question is, do we leave it like this? Or do we do, where am I, like, I have a bit of a problem with picking skin tone in that I always make it super gray and desaturated whenever I look at it after I've moved it off of my monitor. On my PC, it looks so right, and then I'll look at it on my phone and I'll be like, why is it so gray? This watch isn't too off, right? It's close enough, right? I tried to get it right next to my face. All right. So there's this approach, like solid white. But there's also the Charlie Brown, like full Charlie Brown approach, which is to do skin color for the hair and the skin. Like so. Which one would be better? Maintaining the doodle style. That's tough, right? Add the white for hair. So that's difficult. I could try. The thing here is that this part is easy. Or wait, hold on. I could do like this. This part is easy. This part is easy. This is easy. I could even say this is easy. What now? You know? Where does it cut off? I guess I could do like this. Just splotch it in, but I don't like it. I don't like it. I could do I could do a little baby tuft of white hair maybe, like this. Like it's growing out of nothing. No, I think the white is the way to go. Yeah, the skin does help to distinguish it from the snow, but I think I'll just commit to my doodle style in the end. The only alternative that would look nice would be to just transfer my doodle style into like an actual drawn style like this. Which I could do. I could just fill myself in like this. And then that would leave room for it. But I like it so much more like this. I've just realized though I need to clean this up. This would be more like that. Yeah, I think the simple style is cute. I've always been a fan of it. Ooh, a blush maybe? A blush could help. Let's see. It could help with the issue of distinguishing it against the snow, at least. When I get really embarrassed or really nervous, my face looks like this. Just like the whole thing, including my ears. But a lot of the time, I'm pretty good at keeping it in control. So I just get a very light blush like this. My blush tends to only get that crazy if it's like a really crazy moment. I could do like that. That's cute. Nice idea. Thank you for that. My fingers can get pretty red too. I don't know if it's like too much to add that or not. Yeah, my fingers get pretty red if it's too cold. He needs mittens. Maybe I should draw on some mittens. I could do like this. That'd be better for going out in the snow, actually. Yeah. He's not very dressed for the occasion, and I always dress for the occasion. Oh, but that looks so cute. You know what? Maybe I was pulled out of the house and I wasn't ready. Yeah, my ears do get blushed too. I almost did it too, but I don't know how to transfer it to this one in a way that makes sense because it's kind of under the hair and it feels weird when it's just this one. Yeah, I had a scarf, but the snowman has it. Oh my gosh, maybe we could make lore for this too. Maybe we could go through with the stick hands, with the gloves, and we could say that they were his. Or I guess mine. This poor guy. Okay, here. Let's return to the snowman sketch. And they've got rocks or something in there to pose it up so that he's making a thumbs up. So cute. Okay, and then we'll do another glove is just like down here. It hasn't been added to the stick. Oh, I love that. It's so precious. Okay, and then we'll do... What would be a good color to match with this? I actually am a big fan of when gloves stand out from the outfit, so this might actually be where I pull in the red. Oh, wait, hold on. I would wear red gloves with an outfit like this. Oh, but more than that, what would it look like next to all this? Maybe brown or dark, like a black color even. Or green would be really nice here. Like a deep green, like this kind of green or this kind of green. I'd wear that. Like that. That's a vibe, right? I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of what would be best. Maybe a darker green that's almost black. Ah, it's so cute. Wah! So precious. Okay, we got a couple more spots. We could do something here. We could do something down here. We could maybe do something up in the sky. We got a scene going though. I'm so proud. I feel like I never do these. So precious. Yeah, where's his glasses? Okay, I'm gonna move him a little further away. This is what I love about doing digital art. If you're not so sure about the way you position things, you can always rearrange. This tells a story. I was busy building my Debonair snowman, but somebody stole my glasses. Snowball War. Oh man, if I had more space on the composition, I would make it like so good. For me, I actually grew up having snowball fights with my siblings, and we got really, really big snows a few winters. And we would build the most elaborate fortresses. We had trenches. We had snow trenches. It was insane. We had walls. It genuinely felt like an actual snowball war. Larger canvas. I do want to keep a realistic scope because I can't be here for 1 billion hours, unfortunately. Yeah, we've got another hour or 2 that we can hang out. So if I expand it too much, I won't be able to fill it before the end. I do want to have a finished piece when this is over. Let's see. Thinking emoji. Thinking emoji. Thinking emoji. Thinking emoji. What do we want to do? What do we want to do? We got a spot over here. Got a spot over here. We could do something over here. I kind of, at some point, probably by the end, I want to do somebody like sledding or snowboarding. What kind of activities could we have here in the snow? We've got a snowman. We can make a snow angel somewhere. We could do snow angels over here. Snow angel would be cute. All right, the question is, how should this be and what should it be? And oh, okay, we can do it over here. Maybe I should make all of this smaller, actually. Thankfully, due to the smile, I can just kind of change the scale and it doesn't really matter. That's something I could do. Rather than changing the canvas size, I could change the size of these things. Just reduce them. It does mess up the resolution a little bit, but it doesn't really matter in the end. We could fit more things in if we do it like that. I kind of like it just being very crowded in the end, though. Christmas tree would be really nice, too. Oh, man. Oh, there's so many things. I'm getting paralyzed by choice. I'm gonna have a sip of my tea. I need to cool down. If you got a beverage on hand, you should have a sip too. The Grinch. Oh my gosh, I could draw the baby Grink in his little seifuku. Okay. Let's see. Thinking emoji. I'm trying to game it out in my head. What can I handle today? What can I manage? All right. A little Christmas tree would be nice. Honestly, I should put a couple trees throughout all of this anyway, regardless of what goes there. So we could do... Think, think, think. We could do like a very red-based brown like this to get the trunk of a tree. And that's honestly what I could be missing here in the distance, the skyline. I could have a bunch of trees in green. Oh, but I don't know. I don't know if that's the move. How good would that look? We'll find out. We can paint it with the same gouache, go awake brush. And I think a cute way to do this would actually be to start with a darker color at the bottom and kind of do it in layers, 2 colors. Like this, 2-tone Christmas tree. To indicate depth. And then I just go back and forth until it's cone shaped. Like so. Do you see the vision? Is this bonita? Do you agree? We got a little tree. It's very small. Maybe it could stand to be bigger. Oh man. How big should it be? We could use this as a sketch if we need to and do it again. I feel like this is a more realistic size. Now the paint, I cannot get away with rescaling like I can the sketches. The paint is very visibly pixelated compared to the background, so we can do it again. We'll treat it as a sketch. All right, do the ghost brush like so. Perspective, maybe, but I can't keep up with it, so we're just gonna make it constant. I would not be able to keep up with it, unfortunately. The perspective would fall apart the moment I added another detail. In fact, it would probably fall apart with that detail. But I'm okay with that. Okay, hold on. Let me do this first. Okay, and then I'll actually expand this a bit more. We got the general shape, but we don't actually need to match it 1-to-1. That would be unnecessary. And we do our layers all over again. Just like this. Kind of Animal Crossing-esque in style. I feel like Animal Crossing is just so cozy. I've described before, I think, that playing video games that have winter scenery gives me that seasonal exhaustion and sadness vibe, but I also love it very, very much. It's just so cute and cozy and warm and sweet. I think I might pull open the game to play on Toy Day. I probably won't stream it, but yeah. Do they do Toy Day in Animal Crossing today or tomorrow? I can't remember. I've forgotten. I might have to pull it out today if it's today. I've been playing it most days lately, though. Tomorrow. Today. Well, what's the truth? Okay, we got the original. This is just fine. It's got wabi-sabi. Okay. Now the question is, what are we doing to this tree? Are we about to decorate it? Are we leaving it minimally decorated? For one, we need to blend in the snow around it. So we can do like this. Get a little of this in here. Do kind of like the cartoon asset thing where you can tell where the detailed animated asset starts and ends. Throw some baubles on there. Decorate it. All right. Let's see here. If we're going to do that, we might actually need to do a pencil sketch over it. But I could keep it as part of the scenery, unsketched. Let's see. Let's keep doing it with the paintbrush for now. So for the decorations, we can do... Do we want to do... Okay, what kind of Christmas tree do you like? Because there are two different approaches to the Christmas tree. And within those, there are sub-approaches. The first approach is a very popular one. It's just, you know, fixed color scheme. We could say it's monochrome blue. We could say it's white and gold. I really love those colors together. People do silver and blue a lot. Just very, very clean, very elegant. You know, this is one approach to a Christmas tree. I respect it. There is also the way that my family does it, which is to have the most gaudiest assortment of non-matching ornaments ever. Just all over the place in all different shapes and sizes and colors. And everything does not go together, and the entire thing is just a nightmare. And you just got all these rainbows of color everywhere, and the whole thing is a mess. And then, just to top it all off, this is a subcategory. You have to cover the entire thing with icicles, so you can't actually see any of the ornaments under the big wad of shiny silver plastic. The tackiest thing in the world, but it shines like a lighthouse. Like this is how my family does it. Tinsel? No. Icicles. Tinsel, we do tinsel underneath all of this. There's actually a very intricate order to this that we have. It's a multi-step plan. The first step is to do, I'll do this in outlines to describe the layers. On like deep on the inside of the tree, you do white lights around the stump. Like you gotta get it in there, really deep in the tree. White at the very center. And then the second layer, just outside of that, you do multicolored. Fanning out a little bit, but still towards the center. We're on our lights right now. And then on the very outside, you do really small multicolored. Like it has to be a small string. It has to have tiny, tiny, tiny little bulbs. And you do that along the outside where it can actually be seen, right? Describing the layers here. And then before we do any ornaments, we do tinsel. The tinsel will be represented in green. Similar to it, you do it in layers. First, you start kind of on the inside, around the second layer of lights, kind of deep. And then you do a second layer of tinsel that stretches around the outside and can be seen more clearly from the front. And then, only then, can you start harassing this tree with ornaments of all kinds everywhere on the tree, front and back. It needs to be a full 360 experience. The entire thing needs to be beautiful and just covered in gaudy garbage. Oh my gosh, it's the messiest thing in the world. And you can't see any of the lights for all the ornaments. And then you had all the icicles, so you can't see any of those ornaments anymore. You can't see anything that we worked for. It's all covered in shiny plastic with these icicles on the outside. Just cover the whole thing. And then at the top, we've had times where we were a star family. We've had times where we were an angel family. We are now a monkey family because we had a moment where we had an angel that my mom really liked, but it broke and it wouldn't work right. It wouldn't sit on the tree. It wouldn't light up. And I put a monkey on there and she thought it was really funny and it cheered her up. So we are now a monkey family. I pick a different monkey plushie from my collection every year. And that is that is the layering of the Debonair family Christmas tree. I realized that in these colors, to represent depth or like step order, it might not look very nice. And that's because in real life, it doesn't look very nice either, but I like it. That being said, I don't think we should go that far for this one. We're going for kind of a cutesy, cozy vibe. You know, we want it to be a little cute, so here's what we'll do. We'll do multicolored, but with a fixed palette. Multicolored fixed palette, like a fixed vibrancy. We'll keep it very subtle. We don't want it to draw too much attention away, you know? We'll do a red here. We'll do an orange up here. A yellow up here. Green down here. Another green over here. And this kind of blue, like right here next to the red. And this kind of blue over here. Each doodle reminds you of my cheerful and whimsical vibes. Oh, you're too kind. Thank you. It's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me. I'm just playing. Thank you though. Sorry, I have to be annoying. I have a daily quota to hit of just how annoying I can be. And then on the top we will do a star, I think. I need to move this tree down a little bit. Yeah, on the top we'll do a star, a classic star. But it'll be a twist on the classic star. All right. It'll be a twist. It'll be okay. We got our topper. Or maybe I could just do it like this. I need to twist the brush. 8-pointed. Yeah, like Polaris. It's me on a tree. I figure that way we can have a tree that represents us in a certain way, but doesn't look too unconventional. Well, now we can move it back up. Question is, who's going to be decorating it? Thinking emoji, thinking emoji. All right. I've got the vision in my head. Hold on, I need to get scale here first. I need to make sure the proportions are relatively the same. Okay. Well, hold on, I might as well do the ear too. All right. That way we can make sure that the scale is consistent. Oh, whoops. I made the tree disappear. Then I'll stuff up the tree. Then I'll stuff up the tree. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna do... Here, I'll do a second layer on top of this so that I can keep the consistent proportions, but also do my rough sketch. I need it to be like... like thinking emoji. You see the vibe? Thinking emoji. Thinking emoji. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna share this. My brother has been obsessed with this game recently. I don't know the details of the game that he plays. It's something on Roblox. He plays some Roblox game a lot. And whenever he plays it, there's this computer voice in it. I think it's a variation of Steal a Brain Rot. Not the original Steal a Brain Rot game, but something like it. Like a clone of Steal a Brain Rot. In this one, there's this computer voice that reads out the names of whatever you've stolen or purchased or whatever. And it goes, there's this one that has been stuck in my head that I've been trying to fight, but it almost slipped out. So I'm just going to let it out so we can embrace this together. It goes, egg baby. Egg baby. And I've been so hooked on the way it feels to say that. Like, egg baby. Egg baby. Number 2 or number 4? Would you believe me if I said number 2? Egg baby. That's low-key the Debonair mascot. Egg baby. You can commit to full Charlie Brown here. With those eyes, I draw them like that sometimes, but... What would he wear in the winter? I feel like this sketch is not sketching. I may need to do this again. Hold on. Okay, we'll call this the rough one. I need a second rough one to match the vibe of this one. I just have more experience doodling myself. Maybe I'll do, you know what? Hold on. I'll do the body like that, but the face tilting the other way. Okay, hold on. So the face actually needs to tilt this way. We could do like hand on the hip, maybe. And then have this. It's the goofiest thing in the world. Meh. Thinking emoji. Thinking emoji. Egg baby. Sassy. Would you say that Frio is sassy? I feel like he can be sometimes. I would not say he dresses very sassy, though. I would not give him sassy boots. I feel like that's actually a really common mischaracterization of this guy. I feel like sometimes because he has a bit of a sassy aura, people think he dresses really sassy too, but he's actually got a very reserved way of dressing. Very modest. Yeah, very classy. He's very classy with it. He would not roll up in sassy boots. I think he's more practical. He's more practical. I think he would wear a trench coat, probably, like a really tall coat, a really long coat like this. Something classy and practical, something that will keep him warm, but also not show too much, you know? I think that's his vibe. And he'd wear full gloves if he needed them. Like so. I think this is the vibe, isn't it? And then we could put him in some more practical, tasteful boots. And fill those in as well. I realize that in this limited style, you can't really tell any difference between whether it's sassy or like more classy, but I need you to trust that these are classy boots. Oh, but this is the hard part. I can never do this part. Okay. Well, I don't know. I'll give him a different earring though. He can have a little stud. Eek, I don't know. I don't know. No, it's okay. I'm just being whiny. I'm just being dramatic. Everything is okay. Everything's awesome. Everything is awesome. And I've only actually doodled him once. I did it for the RV There Yet collab. Or at least I've only doodled him in this particular style once. He's thinking really hard. It's nice. Oh, it's so nice. Okay, hold on. I did the eyes tilted up like that to indicate that he's kind of like looking into his brain. But I figure even then, his need to be more neutral. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Ah! You know what we need to do? We need to just... Maybe it'll be easier if I just have more room. You thought I was going to copy paste, didn't you? I wouldn't resort to such tactics. I would never do such a thing. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. I'm not actually doing it. Maybe we could have him look up at the tree, actually. Can I just, like, undo this? He's thinking. He's thinking about how we can improve the decorations. He's more experienced with audio and sound design, but he is partially responsible for the decor as well. Very tasteful, very mindful. You know what? Maybe that's good enough. I do feel like he needs some buttons, though. Button, who's got the button? He'd have one of those trench coats with the big buttons on it. All right. That's fregadero. Sí es fregadero. We'll fill him in with the same white color. So cute. And then we'll do, let's see. Honestly, it may be better for the others to separate their hair from the skin a little bit. That's way too green. He has a smoky turquoise color. We can do that. We'll see after we've colored the rest. We'll go between them. I'll ask what you think. We'll do a very classy... He tends to dress in a lot of monochrome colors. I feel like he'd show up to the function like this. You see the vibe? Very classy. Very tasteful. And then he'd have darker pants on like this. That's how he's going to show up to the function, I think. That's my theory. Now the question is, do we do the smoky turquoise for the hair? Hold on, let me me get this right. I'm just going by memory, by the way. I'm not color picking it for any of these. So it might be slightly off. All right, hold on. We'll see what it looks like. And then I can go back and forth and you can decide. It might be better for the others to do that and keep mine white, because the reason I started drawing my hair that way is because I fell into just consistently dyeing my hair white. And I think having lighter hair and lighter skin, it kind of blends together in a drawing, so it's easier to simplify that way. But for him, it doesn't really communicate him as well, you know? So what do we think? Is this the vibe? Lots of work to maintain. It's not too bad. I just have to touch it up every couple weeks. My roots actually do kind of show if you look closely enough, though. So maybe I could stand to do it more often, but yeah, I just have to touch it up every couple weeks. My hair doesn't grow very fast, thankfully. So keeping it this way is not very difficult. I can't speak for anybody else, though. I understand it's different. Okay, thinking emoji. I have a thought here. Yeah, we'll go through with it. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Maybe you see my vision. All right, we'll do a little step ladder. My natural color. Well, I don't dye my eyebrows, so you can see it in my eyebrows. My natural hair color is I've only ever known to call it ash blonde, but people tell me that it's not truly ash blonde. It's like a grayish color, kind of, is my natural hair color. Yeah. It's a bit of a grayish color. You can see it in my brows. That's the best way I know to describe it, is ash blonde, but I know it's not, like, literally. Yeah. How would I draw this? Is this good enough? I want there to be a little step ladder, but I don't know how to do it. Maybe we could just make it purely sideways. That'd be easier. Yeah, I don't dye my eyebrows. I did have a brief phase where I tried to keep my eyebrows like lined up with my hair, but that was way too much work. And dyeing your brows is so unpleasant compared to the hair. It's very easy to just touch up the roots of my hair, but the brows, I just don't like it. I don't like putting that stuff on my face. A different color? Maybe. I've tried a couple different colors, and this is just what I like. I like presenting myself this way. And if you listen to the clingy voice pack, which is available for the rest of this week, I do actually talk a little bit about why in that. But yeah. Let's see. Hold on. Stepladder would be like... We can do like this. And then just color it in. Yeah, I did actually I think I've mentioned when I was in school, I was pretty much dyeing my hair white by the end of high school, but I had a brief phase from like 8th grade, I think, where before I started totally like dyeing all of my hair, when my hair was still just my natural color, I did actually have pink streaks in it. I think I shared that some time ago. Yeah. Like pink lines here, and they're kind of like sables almost, but a little different. Anyway, we can do... Do I remember what this looks like? Okay, hold on. I need to look up a reference. I don't remember. I don't remember what you look like. Okay, hold on. Ah, okay. Thinking emoji, fingies crossed. Okay. We'll do like hold on, how big are the I'm so stressed out. I have no experience drawing this. Ah. Okay. This is a bad idea. Is it too late to abort? Okay, and then we can do like tiny creature. These are very small, actually. I remember the scale for these is very little. Okay, and then I'm so stressed out. It's one thing if it's a debonair. The debonairs understand. I think the doraemon understand too, but it's different. We don't have that same mutual understanding. You know what I mean? It's so scary. What if they're disappointed? No, they'll be fine. They'll be so cool. Okay, I'll do a red ornament for Fregadero. I could probably get it closer to his image color, which is like a little bit more pink and a little bit more vibrant, like this. I think this is about where his image color is. I remember it really easily because it's actually it's really close to my personal favorite color. So I've been questioning my favorite color more recently. Since being assigned to yellow, it's really shot up in my colors, which I already loved yellow, but yeah. And do like a cream color for the inside, right? Whoa, way too saturated. Be a little darker. Like that, right? That's what they look like. He's doing his best. He's trying really hard, okay? He just wants to be helpful. Yeah, gold has always been in my top 3 favorite colors. Like a slightly saturated yellow. Though I've come to really appreciate more of a low-key, less gold yellow, like this kind of yellow. Or more like this kind of yellow. Or this kind of yellow. Ah, that's so nice. And I love this kind of yellow. And I love a full like pastel, or rather like this. There are lots of different yellows and they all look very nice depending on what you put them with. So Something else I will do for this doraemon is I will actually draw a little bit of snow around the step ladder to complete the vibe of this being like drawn over the backdrop, right? And then in the pencil, I will do similar to the incomplete Debonair sculpture. Like that vibe. Cute. Okay, we have the direction, right? We know exactly what we have to do, but how do we do it? So, I have to think a lot about where I want to position these. This leaves me with pretty much this area and this area to play with. But I don't know what would be best for where. And for like which assignment. Unless there are more. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. You can guess who is involved in this, right? But the things I'm thinking of somebody sledding or snowboarding, and I'm thinking of somebody doing snow angels. Is there any other activity that would make sense on this snowy mountain to do? Is there anything other than that that would make sense? Is there like a secret third thing that I haven't considered? Snowball fight, we did talk about that. That'd be really good. I do wonder about making it fit into context, but... Docio, hot cocoa would be nice. Oh man, I don't know. But now that I gave Frio a different earring, I kind of want to have a different one too. Because I actually do not wear this earring in particular all the time. I'll do a stud too. Simple stud. Snowball tumbling down. Oh, that's a cute idea. I could do that with the sledding. Thinking emoji. Igloo. Igloo could be really cute. Marshmallows. Bonfire. There's so many things. I'm paralyzed by choice again. I just have to get in and start doing something, and then it will work out, right? Okay. Holy moly. Decisions are difficult. All right. Okay. Whoa. Why is this not? Oh, because I've got the eraser out. Oopsie. Wait, hold on. I gotta do the scale again. I gotta make sure the head sizes are roughly equal. It doesn't have to be exact. It just has to be approximate. I say as I do it over and over and over again. Okay. Now. Ooh, wait. Idea. Digital art moment. OP. Digital art moment. Digital art moment. All right, here we go. Fingies crossed. Sorry. I got stressed out. Okay. I can handle this. This is easy stuff. And it doesn't even matter if it looks good. There's no pressure at all. I'm just here to have fun. Holy moly. Ah! And then I'm normal. Okay. Wait, which direction does it go? I'm naturally inclined to draw this way, but when I think of him in my mind, it actually goes this way. So we'll do it that way. We'll give him a little hat too. We'll give him a cute little hat for the winter. Oh, so cute. I wonder if he would wear one. We can do it the same way as the scarf on the snowman. Kind of imply texture there. Okay, we're already getting a little too big. Here's what we'll do. Oh, whoa. Scary. We'll transform. Transform this so that... Oh, whoops. This is so complicated. We'll make this bigger and then make him smaller overall when it's over. I also kind of want to skew this a little bit. Hold on. We'll do free transform again. Make the body make more sense with the head that we drew. All right. And we'll give him a cute little puffy coat maybe. Or maybe like I'm trying to think, how would he style for the winter? He's also kind of a classy dresser sometimes. We'll give him a classy coat too, but we'll get it in blue. Oh, so cute. Ah. Fan art is free. Yippee my sugoi awesome Seiyun life. It's so easy. How does this look compared to the rest? He's so big. It came out so awkward, actually. I was feeling so cute. Like I felt like it was so cute, and then I looked at it from afar. Okay, hold on. We can use this as the rough sketch, I think. We can clean this up. I want it to be consistent. I don't care too much in the end because it's all just fun and games, but I want them to be relatively consistent. Oh, so I can change the scale again as well. Hold on. I love doing digital art. It's so awesome. Let's just make sure that it's the same size. And we can actually liquefy it a little bit too. We can play around with it to make it more consistent. Like that looks better already, doesn't it? Maybe I should draw his hair in the other direction, even though it doesn't naturally part and flow that way. I considered flipping him around like this. But I don't feel like that's very natural with the composition. You know what I mean? We'll just go with the flow. It's all about going with the flow, right? Let's get those sleigh bells jingling, ring ting tingling too. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Outside the snow is falling and friends are calling you. Oh, I should add blush to Frio. I just realized. We can do that when we do sables. Yeah, I need to add blush to all three of them so they have a consistent style. Even though mine is like flustered, it could also just be like a way to indicate that it's cold. And then a note for the future Kaelix. We can give earmuffs to Zeal for the winter vibe. I feel like he would wear those. This is only my second winter with By the Beat, so I don't have a very locked-in image of how they handle winter yet. I'm still learning. But I actually love that. That's one of my favorite things about having friends is like learning new things about them as you spend time together. It's so awesome. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, let's go. Let's look at the show. We're riding in a wonderland of snow. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, it's grand, just holding your hand. That's one of those Christmas songs where I feel like it absolutely needs to be the most extra thing ever. The sleigh ride song, that is the jazzy show-off Christmas song. And if you aren't showing off however you can, then you're not doing the song right. Oh man, I made him too big again. I do a sketch and then he ends up too big every single time. Call him Too Big Boy. Cassie, his heart is too big. And his head. Holy moly. Ako na pala si Too Big Boy. Holy moly. Whoa, where am I? Okay. Just keep the vibe going. Too big boy. Cassie, my heart is too big. And then we'll do the coat. And the shoes. We can do it in multiple lines, that's fine. Okay. I feel like that's fine. We can just scale it down just a little bit. I can't decide if I want to do a very Charlie Brown smile like this, or if he's more like a... like content. Get his brows in there. So content, so relaxed. He always has such a relaxed look on his face, even when he's doing the most reprehensible things ever. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up. It's grand. Just holding your hand. Okay. Oh, wait. Maybe it's just fine. Hold on. Yeah? Yeah, it's just fine. I don't have to change it at all. I ate. Not gonna lie, I ate. All right. Now we color him in. So we'll do the pure white skin again. Just because that's part of my sketchy doodly art style. And then, let's see. Maybe I'll give him mittens, actually. Yeah, I'll give him little gloves. He's also a bit practical. For starters, we'll give him a blue coat. Yippee, my awesome Sugoi Seiyun life. I made this. Okay. Right? He's so relished, so content, so happy. And then, let's see. I think we'll do dark pants. And then I'll add a line for his shoes. Darker shoes. And then I'll give him little, I think, gray mittens. Or gloves, I guess. Or maybe pink would be better. We'll do gray with, here's what we'll do. We'll do little pink stitches on it. And then, haha, his hair is brown. Around this color, I think. Just ballparking it, not color picking or anything, so it's okay if it's not exact. Just matching it to the vibes of the illustration is all. And then he has, how does this work again? Is it like a blue one here that turns into pink at the end? And then a blue one here. Hold on, this is something I should look up, even if I could get close enough. I forget the orientation. I think it's blue on the left and pink on the right. Okay, hold on. So it's blue here, and then we need pink. Pink here, pink here, pink here. Make that one more faded, I think. We don't want it to take too much attention away from the composition. So these shouldn't be too visible. They just need to be there. Yeah, he's so zen, right? He's so freaking zen. He's so chill. Okay, and then for his hat, we'll do a similar blue color, but not the exact same blue color. Get it matching and all. With a very bright blue palm. And I think I'll do pink in it somewhere. Let's see, we'll do... We could do a pink brim. No, we could do... We could do pink lines. It can't be too detailed is the thing. Nah, we'll just keep it like it is. We could do a pink hat. Just make the whole hat pink instead. Because pink is very important to his palette. Even if he, you know, I don't know, he's more of a blue guy than a pink guy. I think. Nah, I think this looks just fine as it is. Okay, and then we need his little creature. We need a little creature to make an appearance. I think for this one, I'll do like they sunk into the snow. Oh, and then I'll have to actually color the snow behind them, so it looks more like an angel. Pink guy? Purple guy? It's been so long. All right. Here's what I'll do. I have an idea. Hold on. This needs to be on the smaller side. And then what we'll do is we'll... Hold on, I have an idea. Okay, I need to go behind him and do some lines here. Just to kind of roughly indicate the position of the snow around him. Do it on the same side. Actually, no, if it's a snow angel, you close the legs. So it would kind of form this shape. Right? He's making snow angels. And then for the... Okay. Okay, I have the idea. I have the vision. We'll do our paintbrush that we were using before in a small size. And we'll take this purplish, whitish color. We'll darken it a bit. And we'll fill in these areas that would have been, you know, depressed, like moved down, compressed by the snow angel form. And we'll do some lines in there to give it some texture. And we'll do pure white around it to similarly indicate where the cartoon animated section starts and ends in the background. And then for the Sanyan, it'll be like the snow is too deep for them. They're too small. So they just sunk in like this. They just fell all the way in, completely submerged. So they couldn't complete the snow angel. And I'll do like lines going down like this. They're stuck inside. And he doesn't even realize. Or maybe he does and he's just trolling. Which is also him. Oh, it's so cute. Ah! I'm so happy. Okay. We gotta move him a little bit though, now that we've completed this section. We'll move him around here, I think. Oh, I just rotated him a little bit. Shouldn't do that. It'll mess up the paint. Okay. So cute. Ah. Okay, we have one more left. And I think it's going to be sledding or sleighing or... What is it called? Skiing. I think skiing might be his vibe, but I'm not sure which would be best. And I also have to consider the composition here. Oh yeah, I have to do a blush too. I forgot about that. Here, let me just grab the one from mine. Keep a consistent palette here. I gotta add it to both Sable and Frio. I could do it on the nose too. That could be kind of cute. Beauty marks? I guess those are essential, huh? I did think about them earlier, but I wasn't sure if they would take up too much detail. I guess I could do 2 little dots and get away with it, right? I try to keep it really simple. It is a sketchier style, so I can afford lighter lines like this. It would be a different story if I was using, because I really love using this pen right here, where even if I do light pressure, it's the exact same size. I like using that one, but it makes it really difficult to do smaller details. Yeah, just little dots, tiny little dots. That's where his beauty marks are, right? I would never forget. And maybe to represent the Seiyun a little bit better, I could actually do... Hold on. We can maybe have the tail poke out and do like... I don't know if this is the move or not, but I want to see what it looks like. And their tail is it pink or blue on the end? Hold on, I can't remember. I've forgotten. I mix up the order. Blue at the base and pink on the end. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but I wasn't sure. So we could do like they're poking out a little bit. No, it's not the vibe. It's not giving. It's giving something else that I don't want to give, unfortunately. Let's not talk about it. Let's move on. Okay. Hey, don't blame me. I wasn't doing anything crazy on purpose. All right. So you can't get mad at me. You're the one who thought it, so that's on you. It doesn't need to be exact. All right. We've got our scale reference. Approximate. Let's see. Oh, I don't know if I want him to... I think skiing would be easier to draw, maybe. Sledding would be cute, but skiing would be easier to draw. He's going down the hill. Here's what we'll do. We'll do free transform. And we'll angle him a little bit like this. I need to compress him a little bit anyway, actually. I made him too wide. Snowboarder. That's even better, actually. And that would be way easier to draw. Thank you. I can't believe I forgot about that. That's such a good one. Yeah, we'll do that for sure. Okay, here. We'll compress a little bit. Scale. And then we'll angle him kind of like this instead. Like he's going down the hill sideways. All right. I moved on minutes ago and we're still talking about what you thought, so... All right. How are we going to do this? Let me get the... Actually, let's do a second rough sketch. His hair is kind of like this. Very easy to draw. I love By the Beat. They're so easy to draw. It's such a blessing for me. Oh, but I'm doing my simplified style is the important thing. So I can't do too much detail. And we're giving him earmuffs. I almost forgot. I'll just match the size of the ear. I made it a little big anyway. Yeah, by the beat's very easy to draw. Or at least to me. But I'm not doing anything really complex or detailed, so... Yeah, I will say our uniforms are very complicated. We love to accessorize, so... If you're doing every single minute detail, it's pretty rough, I imagine. Ginjoka. Zio Ginjoka. I'm supposed to be doing a rough sketch right now. I'll go over this. I forgot. La 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 la. You know, if you really think about it, Sephiroth's theme, One Winged Angel, is kind of like a Christmas song. Like, if you imagine it with little, like... Just, like, imagine snow falling as it plays. GIF? Rent-free. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all you're gonna get from me. Take that. Did I finish? I could probably add... Hold on. I could probably add this to Frio's. As I do others, I'm noticing things I missed. Though his is pretty short on the side, so maybe I could get away with not adding it. We'll just leave it. He's got to keep his balance. How's he gonna dress? I feel like he would wear the tackiest big puffy coat ever. Like one of those. You know the ones I'm talking about? The ones that are super efficient for keeping your body heat in. With like the pleats and cushions and stuff. Well, hold on. Maybe this doesn't need to be a rough sketch. This is kind of exactly on the model of what I'm looking for. Oh, I ended up drawing on the rough sketch layer. Oopsie. Or I ended up drawing the rough sketch on the actual layer. Make sure I'm not messing anything up here. Yeah, okay. Now we need to get the angle right. Yeah, this will be a rough sketch layer in the end because I need to do the... I can't do this with my brain to my hands, so I need to do it like this. No nose, don't worry. This is a sketch. He'll get a nose. That's the rough vibe, though. I just got distracted halfway through. I keep getting distracted when I'm doing the rough sketches, and I end up drawing it like it's the actual layer. Yeah, we'll match most of it, honestly. Get his hair in there. See if I can get lucky on the chin of the face. I always have a hard time with that, like drawing the lower line of the head. I love a really simple one line look for it. It looks so cute with the kind of stuff I like to draw, but it's so hard to do. I can never get it right. All right, and then we'll do some hair here. Redo those ear muffs a little bit. Just close them in there, nice and round, nice and cute. Make it look really warm, warm and toasty. Awesome. We can close it in around the face a little bit too. And we'll need to do a little line for it here. Oh God, now I want to do it in a single line like this. Can I do it though? Good enough. And then we'll do the big pleated cushion coat, puffer coat. Same over here. Maybe he'd have these, actually. We need some variety. Everybody got fingered gloves, so he gets like the classic mittens with the round thing over the fingies. Stanced up. Did I ever do the line? I didn't. I forget a lot of things. I make mental notes for the future and then I never go back to them. Now the question is, how am I going to put this guy on a snowboard? Thinking emoji. I don't want him to be too far from the crowd either. Thinking emoji. Thinking emoji. Thinking emoji, thinking emoji. Oh, whoops. Because here's the thing. My brain so badly wants it to go like in this direction so that it, you know, it's parallel to the angle of the hill. I may need to redraw his foot, or specifically this leg. Here's what we'll do. We'll have one foot or one leg fully drawn. And then we'll do the snowboard around that, and we'll draw the other leg based on how we want the snowboard to be. It's kind of tough. This is challenging for me. I get like this kind of shape maybe. I don't know. Ah. Oh, woe is me. Ah. And then we'll just go in like this. They look kind of like this, right? They have rounded ends, I think. Is that how? Hold on. How does a snowboard look? I need to Google this. Okay. Snowboard. What's it look like? It is rounded. Okay, it's kind of like a skateboard, but without wheels. It's just like I thought. So I was low-key cooking. It's not clocking to you that I'm standing on business. Okay, and then we go like here, loop around. Round it out a little bit. And then his other foot can be like this to kind of help us make up for the lack of perspective here. You see what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Do you see what we're supposed to see? The question is, how do we make this about the Serpent? How do I get the Serpent in here? I thought about putting the Serpent on another like smaller one, or maybe just having the Serpent move around on its belly, or like tumble. Ooh, I know what to do. I know what to do. I have the idea. I remember somebody mentioned an idea for this before that I liked. I thought it was really cute. Okay, hold on. The question is, how do I arrange this? I remember there was a really cute idea that I liked. Okay. Just next to him, there will be a snowball that is gaining size. And there will be a Serpent gasping for air. Poking out from inside. How do Serpents look? It's like this, right? That's how they look in my memory. Okay, hold on. Yippee, my awesome Sugoi heartbeat life. My awesome Sugoi Serpent life. Okay. Do like the little... You know what? You get a new hat today. You get a winter hat. So stupid. And then we'll do little creases like this. And then, to be consistent, we have to actually change the size, I believe. We can rotate it a little bit too. And then, oh, it's cracking me up so bad. Round out the snowball a little bit. Okay. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. I'm so in love. Thank you to the person that had the idea of a snowball tumbling down the hill. You know, if you roll for long enough, you might be able to enter the snowman contest that's going on down here. Okay. We can color it in now. So we'll do the Snow White skin. And then we'll do his hair, which is a brown so dark that it's basically black. As far as I know. Just go around the whole thing. I think I might lighten his hair, the composition. Yeah, I'm gonna lighten it. I'm gonna lighten his hair so that it doesn't stand out too much against the pale landscape. And I think I'll make it a bit more cool as well. I'll make it more like this color. A little bit more. Yeah! Okay, now we're talking. This is more consistent with the landscape, don't you think? And with the palette of the entire illustration. And then his hair actually continues underneath. Should I do that or no? I figure that's okay. Expression is taking you out. He don't gaff. Zeal don't give a freak. He never gives a freak. Everywhere he's going, he's just so chill. He and Sable are like kindred spirits in the way that they just do not gaff. They are professional non-gaffers. They do not give a freak about anything. Yeah, I figured that's a more consistent palette looking at the rest of them. The darkest thing will be the lines. In fact, I keep going back to Frio specifically, but it was the second one, so I didn't fully understand what I was doing yet. I might lighten his boots and his gloves a little bit. But I figure they're okay as they are. Anyway. For his coat color, we'll do... Let's see. We definitely need some green in there. I'm trying to think of where he would wear the green. I'll give him some green mittens. Make it a little bit more blue and a little bit more desaturated. Green mittens. And then we'll do kind of like blue-green, super pale for the coat, I think. Or maybe like a gray, a dark gray would look good. More desaturated. I think that's good. Though these coats in the wild, and honestly the kind I think he would wear, I'm doing him a mercy. I feel like it would be the most vibrant, just obnoxiously loud, vibrant color ever. It would be like a... If you encountered him in this in the wild, it'd be like this. He'd show up like this. It'd be like the most eye-piercing blue you've ever seen kind of jacket, you know? But it stands out way too much. Yeah, or like orange. Oh my god, he'd so wear this. That's what I think. Maybe I'm profiling too thoroughly, but he absolutely would. You know, maybe I can make it a more subtle orange. Yeah, we'll do that. Make it a more digestible orange. That looks cute. And then, let's see. We'll do... I feel like he'd show up in some dark jeans. More saturated. And then, let's see, for his shoes, we'll put him in... Well, he needs specific shoes for the snowboard, doesn't he? We'll actually do straps over it too, I think, in order to stay adhered to the board. We'll give him some normal people shoes, just a nice neutral color. Nothing too crazy. He does kind of look like a carrot, doesn't he? This is just brown. No, this is orange. This is orange. It's brown adjacent. Like if it was a little darker, this is brown. This is orange. This is orange. This is brown. Owned. Oh, wait. He does look like a certain character. Okay, hold on. We have to change it. I can't. I refuse. We'll make it... Maybe we can make it red. Feliz Navidad. Make it like a reddish pink. I didn't even realize, and now that you've said it, it's the only thing I can see. We could do red. Make him Christmas. We can make it white. You know what? Maybe it does have to be a super obnoxious, vibrant blue. I could just make it slightly desaturated or neon green. Oh, he so would. He so would, and it would be the funniest thing ever. Shadow the Hedgehog. Ooh, we could give him... We could give him the black puffer and then do like... Do like a design in red on it. But it can't have too many details. It can't have more details than the other ones, is the thing. You know what? We'll do that. We'll make it not Shadow the Hedgehog, just a non-specific, non-related to anything else design with a black base and a red accent color, all right? It's not a reference to anything. It's not an official tie into anything. Just to be 100% on the same page, all right? Make sure we're not forming any misunderstandings. Just make sure we're on the exact same page about what this code is. It's a non-specific, brand neutral puffer jacket with a black base color and a red accent color. We'll do like... Or maybe I could do like... Honestly, maybe just the V is a good enough shape for this. I feel like you see these all the time, coats with that kind of shape. I need to make it more desaturated and dark though. You can imagine what the back of the jacket looks like, but I need to say for the record that this is a brand neutral, non-referential, ambiguous black puffer jacket with a red accent color. And I changed my mind. I'm gonna give him pale jeans, pale blue jeans, like these. I feel like he would wear these. And then I'll give him darker shoes, and we'll go over them with the pencil to do a little strap. I think we'll do... Actually, hold on. We'll erase a line from the pencil, and then we'll redo it. We'll do like here and here. And then I can redraw like this. And then like this. And now I have to color in the snowboard. Fancy Ginjoka gets a prop. He gets a prop for his. We'll do dark green straps. So it stands out a little bit. What color should the board be? Neon gray. It can't stand out. He's already standing out a lot. I want the palette to be kind of fixed. Because he absolutely would have like, mind you, like this. That just hurts. It hurts to look at. It cannot be neon green. Purple, very tasteful. He has a lot of purple on him. He wears purple. I think he likes it. I assume he likes it. You can have a purple snowboard. And then... Oh, man. Hold on, I'll take another look at the Zerpent, make sure I have a decent enough look. I don't want it to be totally off model.
Yeah, I was pretty close. I was pretty good. I was solid, actually. I cooked. No, look at the reference and I still remembered. Okay. Okay. Let's see. I'll go spot checking for small details later. For now, we'll do the snowball. Oh, it cracks me up so bad. And then I'll do little lumps around it. And then we'll do bright. Still a little desaturated for the composition, but a clear green color here. Get my Serpent rep in here. You're green. I am. And then they have, if I recall correctly, a little purple cheek. And then I kind of want to redraw part of this. Hold on. I have an idea. My brain is generating things. Okay, watch this. So first we need their little cheek, of course. But then a little tear. A little tear for the mask. And then we can do another tear and another tear. Like there are tears falling behind them. Oh, it cracks me up. Okay. And then we'll do pure white. Around here. Let me double check the colors on this. Make sure it looks right. Oh, no, wait. That blush is not essential. So we're actually going to take it off. And then we're going to redraw. Ah, it cracks me up so bad. This is the goofiest thing in the world. So stupid. Oh man. And then for your hat, I'll keep your usual hat color. I know you're very attached to that man's hat. I will not take it from you. I will instead restyle his hat for you as a toboggan with a little palm on the end. And then there's like a green stripe, so I'll do... I'll make it like multi-striped, like this. And then maybe the purple would be good to represent here. I think I may go back and revisit the Seiyun and make its head poke out or something, so that it's visible. But okay, what else is missing? We need a little Christmas. We need a little Christmas right this very minute. We're gonna move them over here a little bit, and then I'm gonna make a little path for them. Oh, it cracks me up so bad. It's so stupid. We'll do... Okay, white, but a little darker and a little bit more blue-purple. Get a clear line here in the snow. And then the same for the serpent. Oh, it's so funny. Okay. And then blend over it a little bit with blue. Then a lighter blue to round it out. On the edges. And then just go over the whole thing in a really light... Whoa, that's not very light. Very light white. And then we'll go around the edge in pure white to indicate where the animated section starts and ends, like this isn't an animated cartoon. And And we can do little lines around it as well to indicate that in the sketch layer. We can say they did a full jump midair over Sable and Seignan, if you want. I'm not sure how to explain that away. Or maybe oh, I have an evil idea. I have a terrible idea. Hold on. You ready for this? I forgot to color in his mittens, and I haven't given him his beauty mark either. But watch this. We can set up a terrible scene here. Oh, it was such a tragedy what happened to them. It was such a tragedy what happened to them after this. Wait, I think that's way better, isn't it? He's gonna hit him. He's gonna hit him. Oh no, somebody stop him. He has his AirPods in underneath his earmuffs. Oh. Oh, it's so perfect, right? Blissfully unaware. It has to be this. I'm sorry. There's no other way. Oh, man. Oh, that's so good. Okay. Let me fuse these back together. It's kind of cute without lines. All right, let's finish Zeal up. I need to go back into his sketch layer and give him... It's under this side of his lip. Like right there. And then for his earmuffs, we'll do an off-white bluish color, I think. Or no, it has to be more pale. Just something to differentiate it from the snow. I guess I could just do pure white like his skin. And then I should probably give him a little line like here. To indicate where the little band is. And then last but not least, we need to add the blush to him like we had to everybody else. So we'll give him a little blush here, a little blush here, a little blush on his nose. Haha, it's so cute. Yeah, the Zerpin is trying to get his attention, so he looks out the whole time. So the moment Zeal got on his snowboard at the top of the hill, the Zerpent realized that his trajectory was gonna hit Sable. And the Zerpent realized and tried to get his attention, but he wasn't fast enough, you know, or he was too fast for them. They weren't fast enough to get his attention. So they tried following after him, and then they tumbled into a snowball. And this whole time they're screaming to get his attention. And he has no idea that he's about to hit Sable, and Sable doesn't know because his eyes are closed because he's just basking in the cold of the snow. And then I don't know what's going on at all. I can't see anything because my glasses were stolen for a snowman competition, which is clearly getting won. You know, it's clearly a winning snowman. And then over here, Frio's just concerned with the decorations of the tree. He's too focused. He's too locked in. He does not know at all the tragedy that's about to befall Sable. We ended up with a very clear storyline here, and that was not at all my intention from the beginning. We have a really clear progression of events, don't we? Oh, it's so cute. Okay, what should we add? What details could we add? I did think about adding like trees to the background, but I don't know now. I'm kind of content with it exactly as it is. We could add... Here, hold on. I could do little trees in the distance. Work with me here. Walk with me. Love angst. No, this is not angst. This is slapstick. Just to be clear, what the tragedy that befalls Sable in this context, because this is very cutesy comic slapstick kind of moment. He doesn't sustain a serious injury. What happens is he just gets pushed deeper into the snow, just like Seignan. So Seignan were kind of like a prophecy for him. He's gonna join them deep in the snow.
He'll just get buried, is all. Don't worry, he'll be fine. He'll just get compressed into the snow. And then maybe what I could do is I could do like... Yeah, you see my vision? If you do it and then make it a really faint color, it makes it look like it's super distant. That's kind of nice. I like it. I see the vision. And then what we could do is we could add some general colors over the whole thing. Oh, whoops. Do a little bit of color processing. Add a slight multiply layer over everything. And then let's do a pink layer. This way it kind of marries the colors together. This is a very, mind you, not the best way to blend colors and to shade and do this, but I like throwing filters like these on because it helps with doing it in a really quick and cheap and dirty way. And then we can do a deep purple color. Oh, whoops. And then do it over this as a screen to lighten the lines a little bit. It's kind of coming together. Oh, it's so cute. We made this. This didn't exist before today. Isn't that so cool? Oh my gosh. Okay, what am I missing? I need to go back into the sketch layer for Zeals again. And I need to do a thin, like right here. I need to do around the track here. Same for him. So cute. Yeah, did you realize you'd be getting a free wallpaper today? Who knew? All right, let's see. What else can we add? There's got to be something else I could throw into this. I could throw this tree around, duplicate it a little bit. Maybe we could play around with another tree. Fill in the scenery a little bit more. And then draw over it to make sure it's not absolutely identical. Oh, whoops. Yeah, we could have a tree here, maybe. And we could have... Whoa. We could have one over here. Or maybe down here, or both. We could have one here. And we could have one... A little slow to do this the way I'm doing it, but... Have one down here. Or down here. You see what I mean? I feel like this kind of... It creates more of a consistent scene than this does. Am I wrong? Do you think it's better with or without? Because simple is good. But this could help to make it more unified. Yeah, more atmosphere, right? And that way it also makes Frio's tree more special because it's the one with decorations on it. All right. Here's what we'll do. We'll blur these and then we'll go to this layer and I'll steal the colors. I stuff up the tree. And I'll repaint these trees. And that way we can have some variety in the color as well.
Oh wait, I need to turn this screen off before I do that. Otherwise the colors are going to be super off. Am I cooking? Is this bonita? And then right here, make it nice and pointy on the top. Honestly, I could do like a little like this. And then we'll do down here. Oh, I forgot the stump. The trunk, rather. Stump requires that the tree has been chopped down, right? For that word to be used. The trunk of the tree. Still intact, so it is called a trunk. It's so cute. I'm so proud. You remember how unconfident I was about making this when we started? How scared I was? I was like, it's gonna be so poopy. I never do scenes. It came out so cute. You just gotta believe and be content with mediocrity, and then you'll thrive and you'll have so much fun, right? I had so much fun making this. And now we have a little memory of this Christmas. We have a little souvenir. You know I love souvenirs. Yeah, you just gotta trust the process. And we'll do this one down here. And now we have more trees. One tree for each member. Boom, period. And then, I don't know, maybe I could... I feel like I should do something to the other trees, though. Like, maybe I could take this color, and then I could take the pointillism brush that I used in the background stage, this one, and I could go over each one like this. And then, honestly, we could do it to this tree too. Makes it look really pretty. Yeah, and then just like lower it a little bit. That way it blends with the background more. And then we turn back on our shading, our coloring. Sugoi. Okay. And then what we can do is we can actually, hold on. I need to merge visible to a new layer on top. And then I'll do this. And I'll make it, this is a fun hack that's been going around Twitter recently. And you rasterize and you blur a little bit. And then you can put it over everything else. As color burn, I think it was. That's a fun trick. And then I'm a big fan of throwing, hold on. I'm a big fan of throwing this kind of stuff on everything I do. Hold on. Or wait. I'll have to merge to a new layer. This one. I'm a big fan of throwing this on everything I do. Whoa, that's a bit much. Like just making it super vintage looking. Adding some noise. Oh, it's so cute. Ah! It's so precious. I'm so happy. Where? Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it so much. Boo-hoo. Okay, I think that covers it. Oh wait, no, one more thing I wanted to do. Sometimes I actually put it on as I draw it, but I knew today that I would be doing some color swatching, and it can make color swatching pretty inconvenient, but I love to do like a paper overlay like this. Or like a canvas. So I can, what I can do is I can make this a slight off like cream color. Then that's nice. Ah, so cute. Wah! So precious. So we have like the vanilla version with no filters on it or anything. And then we got the heavily filtered version, which I really like. I love the way it feels to have it like this. What have I missed? I didn't do Zeal's green. I should have noticed this before all the filters. I missed a lot of stuff on Zeal, but he also ended up super detailed. Maybe I should go in and add small details to everybody else, just to be extra consistent. Let me go in and grab this super small brush. Just do like this. And then let's see, what can we add to Frio? Might as well go in and add his little funky highlight color that he has. Hold on. It's like this. More bright. And then to his outfit, maybe we could give him a little scarf. Give him like a, hold on. Like a folded scarf. I feel like he would fold it over if he wore one like that. You know, very classy. Yeah, like this. That gives him a little bit more detail and also a splash of color, because even though he loves to dress monochrome, I need everybody to have a little bit of color in their stuff. And then for me, I could add, let's see. I could add something to the sweater, maybe. I could add like a design somewhere here. I could do like a... I could borrow the design from earlier that didn't end up getting used. Or I could do lines on it. I personally love a plain brown sweater though, so I don't know. I'm kind of... Hair clip? But it doesn't really fit in with the style that I have here. I could throw one in here like this, if you can understand what this looks like. Or like what it's supposed to communicate. I should probably add the blue, shouldn't I? But it's like two different styles now. My usual style is broken, but I should be consistent with everybody, so I can do that. I can do like this. Little splash of blue. Oh, I don't like it. Oh no. Maybe just like that is okay. I could do rings. That could help. Yeah. Okay, here. I'll throw on a... I don't often leave without this one. Or wait. It would actually be on this hand. Nah, I do switch hands sometimes. That's fine. It looks better on this hand this time. Yeah, no, it would be on this hand, actually. I get confused on my lefts and rights sometimes.
A brooch. I thought about that, but it's just too much detail. I think it's fine. I do have slightly more detail than the others anyway because I have the collar going on here. Oh, and I need to give Sable some earrings. I'm noticing more and more things with each second that passes. We'll give him a little stud here. He's got studs there too. I think 2 piercings, right? I'm just gonna ignore that one. I think the essential one is this one over here on the right. We'll pretend. Or maybe I'll do just 2 little dots like this, like really faint. And then what can I add to him for details? I can give him... I could give him a little pattern on his coat too. I actually wanted to give him buttons, but I wondered if it was too similar to Frio's trench coat. Maybe if I give him little buttons. Ooh, a zipper. I like that. I like that a lot. Hold on. Zipper is cute. Watch this. Oh, whoops. Wrong layer. Get a load of this. This is going to be the cutest thing ever. Comically large zipper. And I've already got a little broken line there anyway that I can work with. And then we'll do 7. And then go in a bright gray in between. Do a little shine on the end like this. Cute. Okay, now I feel like everybody is more equally detailed. I do still wonder about throwing in something more for the Seinyan. Let's see. We'll draw on top of this as a second layer so I don't mess anything up. We could play with like... I need a thinner pencil. Size 3. Just have it like poking out. Though, can I make it emote like this? Hold on, I have to look at the ref sheet again. I don't want to make it I don't want to make it have an expression that isn't suitable to the design, you know. Can they have eyebrows? I think it might be better to just give them their usual eyes. Or I could give them these. Yeah, the Seinyan and Zerpents are just getting humbled. And even the Doremin, it's a much lighter struggle, but like she's never gonna reach that tree. Like it's not gonna happen. Oh, I need to give the Doremin a ribbon. I forgot about that. I just noticed that. I'm always gonna notice little details that I missed as I progress. For now, we'll focus on the Seinyan. We need the white fill. And then, as I recall... It's so stupid. There is a little pink for the hair in the middle. I draw my hair like this, actually. So I'm low-key Seinyan whenever I draw myself. I didn't even realize. And then, no, wait, that's not right. We can work with that. And then they have a little, oh, whoops. They have a little pink here. And a little blue at the tips of the ears, I remember. What are the whiskers like, though? Pink into blue. I'm not doing all that. We're just gonna do blue. JK, we'll do blue and then do pink over it. Boom. Seignon represent. And then I'll do hold on, I'll do a little layer on top of it. Like this. To kind of indicate that they're stuck in the hole. So cute. And I think I'm even gonna go as far as to, well, to blur a little bit. It got smudged. Actually, hold on. I can't just use a smudge stick, I think. In the blending menu. Fingertip smudge. Yes. We'll say I smudged them with my finger while I was painting on purpose. All that detail for what? Okay, hold on. There's a better way to do this. Just a little bit. There we go. I feel less bad about that. And then I need to give the doraemon a little ribbon. But which one should I do? They wear them in a few different positions. I think I'll do the one on the collar because it's a very good pose for that, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, whoops. Need to go back to a bigger brush. Like that. And then I can just honestly, rather than using the paintbrush, I could do this drawn in red, like in pencil. Since it's really tiny. There we go. That's more doraemon. I was wondering what was missing. It was stressing me out so bad I couldn't figure it out. I knew there was something that wasn't there that was supposed to be there, but I couldn't figure it out. I could also maybe I could add a little line to do their. They have like a little swoop. Now that, oh, with that one little line, it became so real. I'm kind of missing their ears as well. That's doraemon. Yippee, my awesome sugoi doraemon life. Okay, I think we have it for real now. Like, actually for real. I think this is it. I think I got everybody's piercings in check. I added blush to everybody. I did a roughly equal amount of detail on everybody. Everybody has something they're doing. Everybody has a place and everyone is in their place. So cute. It came out so cute. Yay. Okay, I'll post this on Twitter for you if you'd like to save it in full quality later. You're free to use it as a wallpaper or whatever. Here I'll do a quick pose with it though. Let's see, how can I line this up best? Can I line this up so that it's perfectly cropped? Good enough. All right, here I'll pose for you. You ready? Oh, you want to be Mike Wazowski? All right, here. All right, take your screenshot. Yeah, I will Mike Wazowski, your representative mascot. Oh man. All right. Let me put these things away. Say goodbye to the acorn hat. All right. That being said, that is all the art that I can do today. All the drawing I have time for. I actually went over my plan a little bit, but I had to include everybody. It had to come out good, and it came out so right, didn't it? Had to come out well. I'm gonna I'm gonna disappear now. I'm gonna let you go. So, let us switch to the home screen. Hi again.
Did you like it? Did you? Whoa. Hey, can you wake up? There we go. Yeah, wake up. Okay, calm down. Did you like it? Did you like the drawing? It was so fun. It's my first scene. I never draw scenes. I wanna work up the courage to do it more in the future. Yeah, this was derivative and referential of several different cartoons that I grew up with. I'm really happy with the way it came out in the end, and I'm happy I could get everybody in there. So I'll post it to Twitter after this is over. Yeah, thank you so much for your support today. As I said, it is Christmas Eve in some parts of the world, Christmas proper in others. So I will say again, happy Christmas, happy holidays, whatever you celebrate. Whether you celebrate Christmas or not, I hope you can have a very nice day filled with warmth and filled with good, yummy meals as well. Would be really nice. I hope you can have some nice meals. Yeah. Let's see. Is there anybody I can send you to? I'll figure that out now. Luca Kaneshiro is drinking. He's drinking. Uh-oh, somebody stop him. I'm gonna send you to Luca's stream. He's drinking. If you choose, it would not be appropriate to encourage you to drink with him, but if you choose to drink with him, please be responsible. You know, drink responsibly. But yeah, if you choose to cross over in this redirect after the stream is over, please be polite. Please be sure to read and follow his rules, etc. You know the drill, right? Yes. As for the rest of this week, holy moly, it's so funny. I was waking up halfway through the stream and now I'm sleepy again. As for the rest of this week, we are not actually done today. There is more stream to be done today. In about 5 hours, I will be playing Undertale. It'll be my first Undertale stream. I'm really excited for it, actually. So if you'd like to watch, feel free to come by in 5 hours. I'll set up the waiting room as soon as I can. Tomorrow, I will be celebrating Christmas with my family, so I will not be streaming. I might do a gorilla, but do not expect one, just to keep a very realistic expectation. If you see any of me, it'll be really brief. Yeah. Friday, though, I'll be having a holiday song karaoke stream. We'll be doing some karaoke. I'm very excited to get back into doing it semi-regularly. I used to do it all the time, but then I kind of destroyed my voice when I got sick. And I'm still recovering, but I'm getting closer and closer to where I need to be in order to do it regularly. So I'll do my best to get back to it. Thank you for your patience, and I do hope you can look forward to it. I got 30 songs-ish approved, so feel free to request when the time comes. We'll figure out what songs we do then, if you request a song that I got pre-approved. And to wrap up the week on Saturday, we will play more Undertale. Story of Undertale. Yeah. And that will be all for this week. Yippee! Thank you so much. I do hope you can look forward to something the rest of this week. I think that is everything. I think it covers everything. Gentle reminder that the Clingy Voice Pack is available now, and it will go, it'll leave the store pretty soon. You got like a week, maybe. You got like a week-ish. If you're interested in listening to my Clingy Voice Pack, feel free to check it out on the official NIJISANJI store. It's also linked in the description. I worked really hard on this one. I did the script myself. I did it in English and Japanese. Yeah. I think that covers everything. I don't think I have anything else to mention. Merry Christmas, happy holidays. Looks great. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'll see you for Undertale. I'll see you for Undertale later today. But yeah, I think that covers everything. I'm pretty sure I haven't missed anything important, have I? Support everybody, be nice to everybody, etc. Be chill, be normal, behave. I can trust you. Spread some goodwill in general, but this time of year is a good time to remind yourself about it. Yeah. All right. I'll see you later. That's all. Make sure you get some good rest. Have a nice meal. And stay safe. Bye-bye.
Keep the change, you filthy animal. When I stand like this, it kind of looks like I don't have a body. Like if I perfectly crop my neck, I look so scary.